So EA have released the Wizard of Joy, 150,000 coins or 500 FC points for this evolution, max 96 cam position, and they get 5 playstyle pluses altogether. Now to show you what they get Tiki Taka and a weak foot upgrade, they get First Touch plus, they get themselves Flare plus, and they get themselves, on top of that, they get Low Driven Shot plus. So how this evolution works, you want to choose somebody, for example, with 1 playstyle plus, and that's going to give you all 4 of the additional ones. Now, it doesn't mean you can't choose someone with 2 or 3, but just to give you a heads up on how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the player with 1 playstyle plus just to show you. So, for example, there's Kevin De Bruyne. If we choose Kevin De Bruyne, you see there he gets 5 playstyle pluses. Now, he gets Dead Ball. He gets, I said Low Driven, I meant Dead Ball instead, sorry. He gets Dead Ball. He gets First Touch. So I'm not the biggest fan of all of these together, but somebody like Dewsbury Hall that then gets himself First Touch and Flare. Now, if you like Flare, is a great one. I think Flare is a little bit underwhelming altogether, personally. But it isn't a terrible one. The same for Pele, because he gets himself First Touch, Tiki Taka, and, of course, Flare. Not only that, he gets the 5-star, 5-star, which is another thing his evolution does. So keep that in mind. Somebody like Ribery from the Season Pass, he is going to get himself Tiki Taka, which is not actually a terrible one because, as you know, he's already 5-5, but he can play cam, and he has got all the roles for it. So it is actually a really nice cam card, having quick step, technical finesse, 5-star, 5-star, relentless, and Tiki Taka. So he has got some pretty good playstyle pluses when it comes to that. Diani, this card here is fantastic. She has Low Driven, which is a nice addition. She gets Flare, unfortunately. So just, again, keep that in mind when you are evoing these cards. That some of them will get Flare, which is not going to be the greatest thing for you, but it is still something you can go for. Isco's great. Gakpo's a nice addition. Even Lauren James, we haven't got her foot birthday card. Yes, she does have Trickster and Flare together. Well, she doesn't even get Flare, she gets Tiki Taka. So today I wanted to introduce you to Eldorado.gg. It's a fantastic website to get yourself some FC25 coins. If you're looking to improve your team, it can take up to a matter of 30 minutes and the coins will be deposited into your account. Not only this, they have trusted and verified sellers, so you are buying off somebody else who has the coins available, and it has their delivery time and their review rating of how reliable and fast they are, and 100% guaranteed money back or refund if you are not happy or satisfied with your order. On top of this, they have over 34,000 positive to excellent reviews on their website, so you know these are one of the best places to go. Don't forget to use code NaNNiK to get your discount on your coins. The link will be in the description and in the comment section down below. Let's get back to the video. So, you know, it's not terrible, but just keep that in mind when you go through. Now, Sergio Busquets, if you were to choose him, he goes ahead and gets himself Tiki Taka as well, which is a nice thing to... Oh, no, he has Tiki Taka, so I've lied to you. He gets himself First Touch Plus, which is a nice thing to have for a midfielder. In terms of everybody else, the list just goes on. There's like a whole plethora of players. Putieles, so you got Zidane here. Zidane isn't a terrible shout, making him 5-star or 5 playstyle pluses. But this is basically based, I think, after Roberto Carlos, because it's Southern Brazilian. So it is a Roberto Carlos free kick S1. So if you want to be, for example, you want to create the Arsenal goal in the Champions League with Declan Rice, not a bad shout. I do like this Cruyff, giving him those play styles on top. Of course, he's already 5'5", but it isn't a terrible card, being 98 Cruyff. The same for Maradona, if you've got him from the grind as well. Maradona isn't a terrible one. Technical finesse shot, then he gets Tiki Taka, First Touch, and of course Flare. And then he has 5-star, 5-star as well, which he does need a little bit for this card. So there are some really nice choices. In terms of the most meta, at this point, go have some fun. Choose someone who's going to fit your team. Odegaard's a lovely one with Tiki Taka, First Touch, Long Ball, and Incisive Plus. And then, of course, he doesn't get Low Driven Plus. I did think they got Low Driven Plus, so that must be if they don't have a single playstyle at all. So let me go a little bit further down to find a card that doesn't have a playstyle plus at all. So, for example, like Mikel Moreno, they do get 5 stars, so there you go. So you get Low Driven at the end. So if you want to choose somebody who isn't basically in a typical Evo, you could go for that. But just keep an eye that he's 92 rated with 79 pace, which isn't great. So you could go even lower. So this is actually an Evo to maybe suggest a little bit later on, just in case we get any objectives of a nationality that you want to do for the FC26 packs. You could go for somebody like that. I actually thought it was only 4+1, but it's actually 5 playstyle pluses altogether. There is a Messi I do like the look of. He's got technical, giving him Tiki Taka, technical, dead ball, First Touch. So it's not absolutely shocking there at all. So that's an interesting one to go for. In terms of anybody else on here, like I say, it's down to personal preference. So let me know in the comment section down below who you're going for yourself. I think I'm probably going to skip this because I just don't need this evolution at this time. There are some good cards I could go for if I'm running a past and present Arsenal team, or maybe an Arsenal player that's a little bit lower rated, like Moreno, for example, or Russo. I could go for them. But let me know in the comment section who you're going for. Is there a past and present card you're evoing? And I will catch you in the next one.